everybody, and welcome back to Comic Beyond. In this episode, we're going to be covering a frackin' parody, LoboCop. So, if you've ever seen the RoboCop movie, Alex Murphy on his first day on the job gets, blown away by a gang and ultimately turned into RoboCop. And from there, he, does his law of justice. Well, in this parody, Lobo, DC's Lobo, turns into LoboCop. Okay, so Lobo straight up dies from over partying. A doctor and a government guy decide to use him for an experiment. So while transferring his brain is wearing headphones, rocking out. So the doctor takes the headphones, and the brain literally jumps on her face and starts attacking her to get his headphones back. And so LoboCop gets Lobo gets transformed into a LoboCop, and then goes around doing Lobo justice until, he don't. And then the people that made him try to take him out by destroying him and putting him in concrete, like pouring concrete onto him and burying him. Well, Lobo escapes, tracks down the doctor and the government guy together, rips their heads off, and then crams them into the RoboCop body that he had, because he ends up getting his body back and literally goes into a machine called Mr. Fix-It. And so he gets his original body back and his brain, and ends up stuffing them into the RoboCop body that they gave him, and then ultimately straps him to like a rocket or a missile and blows him up. So this was a parody done with Lobo, and I just thought it was a really funny parody, and after reading it, it's even funnier. It's written by Alan Grant, and he's done a lot of amazing stories for DC, and so I don't know what made me do this on a Friday night with a head cold, but I was like, no, I'm going to cover this. And so after rereading it, I just enjoyed the heck out of this book because it's so over the top. It was funny. There was some good humor in it. It doesn't take itself seriously at all. And it's only one issue. You don't have to collect 6 or 7 issues. It's all in one. And it's just a funny little spoof done on like the RoboCop, story or whatever. But I thought it was it's not really a crossover, and it's not really an Elseworld. It's straight up what the cover says it is. It's a parody. So, if I sound funny on this episode, it's because I'm fighting a head cold. Sinuses are really acting up. So, I apologize if I sound funny on the video. But I really enjoyed this book. It was a lot of fun. And I believe it's on Comixology. So, if you want to check this book out, it's called LoboCop. And like I said, it's one issue. It's one heck of a fun time because it's very funny. Again, humor's great. Lobo was great in this book. Some of the gags are pretty good, like the brain attacking the doctor. I found that it's probably my favorite part of the book, to be honest with you. Like, Lobo's brain literally has headphones on, just rocking out, because that's how hardcore Lobo is. So, it was a good parody book. I highly recommend it to anybody that just wants to check out something silly and have a good time. So, that's this episode. It's kind of short, but I hope you liked it. I hope you can check this book out if you can find it. Again, it's on Comixology. Check it out. Check the comments and leave some comments and let me know what you think if you do check it out. But until next time, I'll talk to you later. And don't forget to like and subscribe.